Hello, for my Ed Talk, I will be addressing parts of reflection question number 4 in the back of chapter 3 in the book Dehumanizing Research. I found this chapter extremely helpful in providing a very clear, practical example of what humanizing research looks like. I will be addressing this question from the standpoint of my intended research with Black girls. First, I will discuss ways that I see Black girls experiencing dehumanizing forces in their school environment. Second, I will talk about ways that I see these girls asserting their humanity. And then finally, I will discuss how I, as a researcher in training, might take up these experiences in my stance towards some practice of research. First, I believe for many Black girls, schools are a space in which they are dehumanized. Their voices, experiences, individuality, and sources of creativity are silenced by a profession that typically operates from the worldview of a white middle-class female. I'm reminded of a study I read by Murphy, Acosta, and Kennedy Lewis in which middle school Black girls described their school environment as a place in which they experience hostility and injustice. I believe when Black girls attempt to gain agency and insert their humanity, they are often described in such dehumanizing and negative terms as loud, disrespectful, aggressive, and unladylike. However, Alice Walker might describe these young girls as womanists. Womanist theory takes into account the unique intersections of Black women as both Black and woman. Walker defines womanists as womanish girls act in outrageous, courageous, and willful ways. Womanish girls wanted to know more and in greater depth than what was considered good for them. They were responsible, in charge, and serious. In my opinion, womanism goes against the typical Eurocentric view of feminism. I believe also that this assessment of young girls as womanists is more humanizing, culturally sensitive, and empowering than those loud Black girl stereotypes. As it stands now, I think the behaviors of Black girls are seen as in violations of what it means to be feminine from this perspective, from this white Eurocentric perspective. As a result, these young girls require corrective actions. But these corrective actions further dehumanizes these girls by resulting in over-suspension, lack or missed educational opportunities, and in some cases, interactions with the legal system. When I went into this PhD program, I particularly selected this program because of its focus on social justice and activist research. My interest stems from my experiences with my nieces. This is them on their first day of school last week. They are sassy, smart, inquisitive, and still have an eagerness for school that I hope will never die. When I look at my girls, I am reminded of a stanza from the Marva Collins poem that my mom often made us recite. It states, I am the source of creation, the outlet of inspiration, the dream of aspiration. I am excellence. Won't you too light my candle? Don't let me flicker away. Oftentimes, I think that Black girls' candles flicker away because of their school experiences. As a researcher, I hope that I will be in a position, or my goal is to be in a position where I can not only provide research that will promote action to advance the experiences of young Black girls, but also to be able to learn with and from the girls that I interact with. Hopefully, from this perspective, I will be asserting more humanity with the research that I do with this particular population.